In this movie, there is a lot of weird cryptocurrency going on. Cryptocurrency is always there, even on the weekends when crazy crops are rising. In this movie, we'll talk about a possible end date for the Rippleverse. We're going to jump right into the XRP chart we're looking at because I want you to be ready for the worst. You need to know where this is going because you won't be ready for the best if you aren't ready for the worst possible outcome. Because Ripple has had such a big surge, we're going to talk about stablecoins right away. You can figure out where all the stablecoin is coming from. USDC is exactly what we thought it would be. Remember that either USDC is being minting or Ripple is minting USDC? Ripple is in charge of 20% of the USDC. Take a moment to think about that. You know that Ripple will shut down in the end. What will happen if they quit? Ripple was going to stop. All of the trades are coming from the RLUSD, which is quite strong. So without further ado, please sit down and relax. Now let's talk about the Bitcoin 97,948,000. It has gone up by 0.13% in the last day as of right now. Ethereum is selling at 36.22 right now, down 0.33%. XRP is selling at $2.37, and both USDT and USDC are getting close to their dollar pegs. The total value of the cryptocurrency market is trying to hit $3.5 trillion. It is down 3.17% in the last day and is trading at 3.77 right now. It's coming soon. We'll get there. The question. This is what the story will be. That sets these markets on fire and sends them back up. What are the fireworks? We've been stuck in the chop city and chop zone for a few weeks. How can we get out? I think it all comes to a head when Gary Gensler loses his job to the new president of the United States. Jeremy Hogan says that James Rule put this out. By May of this year, the SEC v. Ripple case might have been settled. It says that the prediction is based on the fact that politics have changed. SEC chairman Gary Gensler is expected to step down, and the White House is likely to appoint Paul Atkins, who is thought to be much friendlier to the cryptocurrency business. I hope that he is. I don't think anyone can hate as much as Gary Gensler. That's the word I think people hate the most. I, along with everyone else, thought Gensler was stepping in luck, but I'll admit I was wrong. He stepped in, came from MIT, and told them how excited he was about all of these coins. It was crazy in the US, and we were all thrilled when he did it. Soon, the SEC's ruling will have an effect on the whole cryptocurrency market, not just Ripple. However, Jeremy Hogan was asked if he thought the SEC might be dropped, solved, or even thrown out by February. Hogan says, look, it's possible, but it might not happen. He also says that 40 days isn't a long time to put together reports. Memos, among other things, have the information that is needed for SEC meetings. He will pick either April or May. I like the idea that April or May could be right after the tax time change, XRP's next leg up, or maybe a better term for it, the vertical leg up that will really take off in the summer and fall of 2025 could start with the end of this lawsuit. I sent the tweet yesterday. It's attached. You can see that XRP is in Chop City. I already said that 230 to 250 is just noise. Since there's no smoke, there must be a breakout. If it breaks over 250, it's a sign that prices will go up. If it falls below 230, we could go back down to 217 to 214 and maybe even $2 on it again.
Right.
Now, this is the XRP picture. It doesn't look good, that's for sure. You can see that the bottom of our zone is right around that $97 mark. Let's say $2. At 272, you can find the zone's highest point. These are the breaks and failures. This is the area where the XRP is stuck. What if Bitcoin fully sent up to 125? That would help XRP go over 272 and into the $3 area. It's at 238 right now. We need a breakout. That's simple. At the moment, the markets are just moving around with money. Something needs to pick them up. Changing from XRP to XLM to Bitcoin to Ethereum. For these cryptocurrencies to start going up again, we need new money to join the market. We're in a range until then, which we can call the $2 range to make things easy for everyone. But we need to see a rise sooner rather than later. If we don't, it will fall to $1.10 or $50, which is something we don't want. This was put out by Squeaky Mouse. Give this to me. He said that it looks like the XRP is giving you one more chance to buy. Here, he's going down a little, and XRP might follow it down to just below $2.10. It's not impossible. That doesn't mean. I think it will happen. To put it another way, many people still want to get more XRP. I want you to be ready for when that happens. When is the best time? They ask a lot of questions. The best time is when it's red. And the best time to sell is when it's green. That's the end of it. Right now, though, our main goal is to get this breakout and move out of the $2 area. There's no doubt that steady coins are a big deal. Z does put this out there. He says that everyone on NS is looking for ways to make 5, 10, or 50x there. Money. No one wants to mess with stablecoins, but they are slowly becoming one of the most interesting industries going into 2025. Take a look at this. The stablecoin game and stablecoin market caps above 200 were shown by 1.1 billion stablecoin payments set up by a number of different groups, creating companies that are joining the chain. Most people, even in the crypto world, have never heard of stablecoins before, even though some of them have more T-bills than countries need altogether. If you're not in the crypto world, they might as not exist at all. Indeed, that's why they are so exciting. You should pay attention to how stablecoins fit into a certain story in 2025. Even more, you seem to want to think about how stablecoins and AI bots might be able to start working together and managing liquidity across DeFi components. You can do more with stablecoins these days than just pay for things. They are quickly becoming the standard for how money moves and where it is on the chain. Does this sound like the reason Ripple made their own stablecoin and added it to ETH and the ledger? Why do you think Ripple is working with central banks? Do you think these banks are trying to get into stables so they can move their money? They will use XRP, but they also need a way to get their money back. What if that method to get cash is hidden in the back of their central bank's digital money and chads? Where does it come from? This is where we talked about the story and we told you to keep an eye on USDC to make sure it stays fixed, especially after Ripple stops minting USDC 20. Ripple is going to put all of its eggs in USD, so this is over. Ripple's software suites for banks and other financial institutions around the world will depend on stablecoins in a big way. You are going to be surprised if you thought that Ripple was getting rid of XRP and only using stablecoins. Remember that stablecoins are built on top of the XRP ledger. This means that whenever it is used, XRP is used as the gas fee because XRP is the ledger's original currency. The price of XRP goes up as more of it is used and gives us more value. People, the year 2025 will be one of the best for XRP. That's what I'm telling you now. Since 6 months ago, I've been yelling. Watch out for it, because it will hit quickly and hard.